You know the drill. You walk into Costco. The air is cold, the carts are big. The receipts are longer than your arm. But before you hit the shelves, before the giant tubs of pretzels, bulk toilet paper, or TVs you don't need, you make a stop. A sacred stop. The food court. The $1.50 hot dog and soda combo. The giant slice of pizza, the churro. Maybe a chicken bake if you're feeling bold. The price is always shockingly low. The lines, always moving. The smell, addictive. And for a long time, it felt like a hidden gift. A little slice of affordable heaven that anyone could enjoy. But not anymore, because Costco's food court isn't for everyone now. Let's start with no windows. And it hasn't been for a while. In 2024, something subtle changed. No big announcements, no press conferences, just signs, rules, quiet enforcement. And just like that, the food court became exclusive. Let's break it down. Here's what most people never knew. For years, you didn't need a membership to enjoy the food court. That's right. While the warehouse itself has always been off limits to non-members, the food court operated differently. Many locations had food courts outside the building. Open to the sidewalk, open to the parking lot. No card check, no gatekeeping, just food. Anyone could walk up, pay cash or card, and walk away with a hot dog, a drink, and maybe even a slice of pepperoni the size of your head. And people loved that. College students, gig workers, busy parents who just wanted a fast, cheap meal without a subscription. It was one of the last truly open secrets in retail. But in 2024, Costco quietly closed the loophole. They didn't raise the price. They didn't reduce the portions. They just said, if you're not a member, you can't eat here. No membership, no pizza, no card, no churro, no exceptions. They even started checking membership status at registers. In some warehouses, they began monitoring the seating areas too. Signs went up, food court seating is for members only. And just like that, the vibe shifted. Let's pause here for a second, because on the surface, this seems logical, right? You need a membership to shop at Costco. So it only makes sense that the food court would follow the same rule. Maybe you're even thinking, they were letting people take advantage. Good on them for cracking down. But here's the thing. Costco didn't do this because of crowding. They didn't do it to save space. And they definitely didn't do it because too many people were abusing the pizza policy. They did it for one reason, to protect the brand. See, Costco's entire business model runs on something deeper than low prices. It runs on a powerful emotional idea. Membership means value. The moment someone can get something for free, or without being a member, it breaks the illusion. And Costco doesn't want that. Because once people start thinking, wait, I can eat here without paying, the entire system starts to feel optional, and optional doesn't build loyalty. Optional doesn't sell renewals. Optional doesn't drive $4.8 billion a year in membership fees. That's right. Let's talk numbers. In 2023, Costco brought in $4.8 billion just from membership fees, not sales, not hot dogs, not toilet paper. Just people paying for the privilege of walking through the door. That's about 70% of their total profit, and it's nearly pure margin. Membership fees are what keep Costco running. They're the engine. The reason they can keep product markups so low. The reason they can sell TVs next to rotisserie chickens and toilet paper towers. So when someone eats from the food court without paying that membership fee, they're threatening the model. Not financially, emotionally. Because if you can get the good stuff, the cheap food, the tasty pizza, without being a member, why be a member at all? Costco knows this. That's why in 2024, they rolled out stricter food court access nationwide. At first, it was subtle. Some stores started checking IDs more aggressively. Some required card scans before placing food orders. Then the signs appeared. Then the tables became restricted. And then came the hard rule. Only members may use the food court, even at outdoor locations, even if you just wanted a soda. No membership, no food. Now here's the kicker. Costco doesn't actually make a lot of money on the food court itself. That $1.50 hot dog and soda combo, it's been the same price since 1985. Not adjusted for inflation, not touched during recessions. Even as beef prices, soda taxes, and logistics costs soared, that number never moved. Former CEO Jim Sinegal once famously told his execs, "If you raise the price of the hot dog, I will kill you." And he meant it. Costco even built its own hot dog factory in Los Angeles to cut out the middleman and keep the combo alive. They stopped using Hebrew National and started making the dogs themselves under the Kirkland brand. They vertically integrated a hot dog. Why? Because it's not just a food item. It's a symbol, a psychological trigger, a promise. A subconscious message to shoppers, we've got your back. If the hot dog stays cheap, people trust that everything else in the warehouse is fairly priced too. So when they tightened food court access, they didn't do it to boost margins. They did it to reinforce the sacredness of the hot dog. Costco doesn't want people grabbing the combo and leaving. They want people buying the combo and then walking through the warehouse to spend $300 on bulk groceries, vitamins, a rug, and a kayak. That hot dog is the first move in a psychological funnel. If you got it without paying, the funnel broke. If you got it without a membership, the ritual lost meaning. By locking it behind the paywall, Costco didn't just protect food court profits, they protected the story. They reminded you that the food court isn't a restaurant, it's a reward. And here's where it gets even more genius. Because when they made the food court member only, guess what happened? Tens of thousands of casual, non-member customers signed up. Just for pizza, just for a hot dog, just for chicken bakes. People started paying $60 for access to a food court. Think about that. Costco made the food court a subscription-only experience, and people signed up in droves. Some estimates say this change alone brought in hundreds of millions in new membership revenue, all without touching product prices. It's the same strategy Netflix used when they cracked down on password sharing. At first, people were angry, but then millions of people subscribed. Costco pulled the same move. Quieter, smarter, and it worked. Now here's where it hits home. The food court always felt like the most accessible part of Costco. No card, no problem. Everyone's welcome. But now, that open secret is gone. The curtain has closed. The food court has become a status symbol. You don't just get a hot dog, you earn it. You subscribe to it. And for Costco, that's the ultimate win. Because they didn't need to raise prices. They didn't need to advertise. You're either in or you're out. So what does this mean for you? Well, if you're a member, not much changes. You still get your hot dog, your pizza, and your soda. But if you're someone who used to stop by for a quick bite without the annual fee, you've been shut out. No announcement, no warning. Just a quiet change that turned the food court from a community space into a members-only lounge. And the craziest part? People don't even mind. They still line up, they still pay, still smile with that ketchup-smeared grin. Because Costco has made the food court feel like it's always been exclusive. When the truth is, it used to be the opposite. If this video just peeled back the curtain for you, smash that subscribe button right now. We break down the systems behind everyday companies and show you how the best brands use psychology, pricing, and perception to drive billions. Comment below. Have you ever eaten at Costco without a membership? Did you even realize the rules had changed? And hey, if you know someone who still thinks the food court is for everyone, share this with them. Let them see what's really going on behind that $1.50 hot dog. Because at Costco, everything has a strategy, even the soda.